Well, I am almost done with the Talos Principle 2, which is this massive post-apocalyptic sci-fi puzzle game. We have one last quest to do, and it's because I've solved every normal puzzle already, except for old puzzles. So they're making you go back to every single area you've already been. It's actually like, it's pretty good. It's like this incentive to see how far you've come and to go back. And yeah, I've gotten wait. Oh no. Wait, no, those are the oh my gosh, I'm missing 2 extras. There was a world I couldn't find the extra puzzles, and I'm guessing that's the 2 I'm missing. Let's go. Okay, so here's one of them. I thought, I remember seeing this puzzle from away, and I thought it was like a gold puzzle, but it is not. So that's an inverter that converts red laser beam into blue. If I do this, I can probably reach it from afar. But we're still locked out of that one, so I think we should instead use this, hold down this button. Now we have a driller. That's the goal. We need a red to get that. There's a button being held there. We can also go here, which requires a driller. What does that do? Probably lets us bring items, except... well, this is very restrictive. Why? How could you ever bring an item? You can't bring any item through the purple, so there seems to be no point in that one. I think rescuing this is our priority. So... can we reach? No, it doesn't let you reach. Well, we can connect this to this, and then we'll use the driller again, right? So it's because I've added the connection from here into here, and that's powering this now. Switch to third person to make it more clear, maybe. But yes, now this gate's open, so what does this do? Huh. It's a switch between... well, then what can we even get an object past there? No, I don't think it's... So it's almost implying that we want object to just get out of here. Huh. This switch doesn't do what I really thought it would. So is there maybe like an alternator or something that I could use instead? I still need red. And this outputs blue, so it's not gonna work. Very weird. I'm very confused about what this is about. I guess it could, like... put something here with the driller. That's a little weird, though, and it would block off my connection. Because I assume that like, this is also powering... like, a button and that needs to be on for this to be powered. Which really makes it seem like there's no way out of this situation. No way out while getting this object out, unless we want to sacrifice a driller for it or something dumb. Gosh, I don't even want to do anything. I don't know, it feels like this is a little too much of a sacrifice. Oh well. Let's just see where this goes for me. Let's say I drop the driller, and I instead wanted to do it here. Well, first of all, it's not even seeing that, so that's a problem. I don't get it to see the red. Oh no, that's not even the problem I expected to have here. Well, I certainly picked a good extra puzzle. Actually, to make it through, we should like do like this or something. Let's stand it on the button, and then we can hopefully see the other thing. Really? Really? Come on, see the red right now. Oh my gosh, I'm going to rearrange. There. Okay, now we see the red. However, the output is... oh, wait. The output is red. Well, that's freaking easy then. Just add red. Wow, I really thought there'd be something more complicated. There you go. I thought because we had this window and we never used it, that there'd be something interesting, and but no, not really. Alright then. Here's another puzzle. Alright. Here you go. Entrance is on the freaking backside for some reason. You got a jammer which can get rid of one gate. That... no. This is an inverter again. I want to jam this one. And we have a connector here. The connector does not change its color. And is this our end goal? Looks like it. End goal is just to get a red. We also have a driller in there doing absolutely nothing right there. We want this door open. So we have a blue. I don't know why. Do I need both this and this to win? I guess so. That's what it seems to be implying. Driller here. We need the driller out. That is the goal right now. But no way to use the connector in a useful way. I think. Yeah, there's no angle that can see both these at the same time. Blue. I guess we can connect blue to blue. But wait, no we can't, because that's an inverter. Well, this first step is already a little weird. I can't think about that driller right now. I can't use it at all. And maybe that? That doesn't work. I can't even make that. I think. Maybe we do that and then we use the jammer? Maybe. Okay. So we do that. We use the jammer to open this. That powers the receiver, which allows me to take away this jammer and that door is still open. Okay. Now we have a driller. So, I mean, there's not anywhere else to look. That goes there, and I guess the connector would go... Are we bringing the connector out? Because that feels like what we're doing. You can almost, like, switch their positions, too. Which might be the idea. Because now blue has a direct line of sight to here, which is very good. That opens that gate. Now, I'm worried that I can't access the other side well, or maybe not. Here. Ah, wonderful. Okay. No, wait, it works. Very easy. You just use this one. That's the jammer, you idiot, not... Okay, so I see we have a problem here. But we can solve it in a very similar way, right? The blue goes here, opening that gate. It's just the inverters on the other side now, and then we'll just go through. Okay, that's pretty cool. Swapping the objects. There we go. And that's all regular puzzles solved. Now all we have is golden puzzles left. There we go. Well, the gate's open. Let's go. So we got a connector. Green. Sure, we have a green laser. What can we even do? Let's open this and box and a fan blade. Well, maybe we can just take the fan blade. Maybe it's better. Because we seem to need an... Okay, well, let's... I don't really see how we could power the fan right now. Unless we bring the box out. Whenever a fan blade is takeable, it's, it says something, probably. Oh, we can do that to get this item, yes. That's an RGB converter. That makes... Like, basically, the RGB converter is... It takes two colors and spits out the third. The final goal of the level is this green. But there also seems to be another RGB converter inside there. So we want to open that gate first. Where is the green? I don't think there is a green, actually. Means, well, we can make green, but you can see that, like, there's a fence in the way, so it doesn't actually power anything. I think we need the support. So... Oh, hold on. Let's understand. Let's use that just to hold down the thing for now. Then let's add this to the red. And now, when this is powered, it should be able to see them all. Yeah, there you go. And now we have our second RGB converter. So, to do this now, we're going to need... Well... Tree in the way? My gosh. Okay. If we wanted to do that, then it means that blue wants to be there. Also, the freaking thing, the height of this is making it not always work. Which is a little silly. Okay, where is blue? We need blue's help, I think. I think we need blue's direct help, though, because you do that and you just get another green again. We want blue plus green. No, wait. And why does that height keep being annoying? Very rude. Anyway, if I was able to see all three of these at the same time, we would have a win. We don't. Maybe the thing up there is trying to be a blue? What we need is a red. We cannot see the red source from here, though. You know, maybe it's the converter on top of... Yeah, you know, that would be something they would do. Yeah, but that does add some new questions. But if you imagine the converter was on top, you would need to have a line of sight to here, which they might have. And maybe a line of sight to blue. We should test that immediately. Here. We need the fan blade to work. Okay, so now let's power this on. And just see if we have a line of sight. We do not. Okay, the fence is in the way. It really does move up and down in like almost in extreme ways. Pretty much been sitting here for, I don't know, like 5-6 minutes without a clue. It's really strange. Like, I'm wondering, like, oh, is this like a trick where you don't use the fan? I mean, like, this would obviously be easy if we had 2 connectors and 1 converter, but we don't. And so, at this point, we get the wrong color out. Very predicted. I was trying some ideas with getting a converter to be red over here. Another thing is that it's called Jump Start. And there's her jump. But isn't that obvious cheese? Alright, I have an idea. So, we do that. Getting green up there, of course. And that green comes from the red and the blue that I've linked it to. Now, of course, I don't have my regular connector with me. But I'm thinking that if I can, like, connect here, here, and then turn that on, then we'll have permanent red. Like, we won't need red's regular connector anymore. We do have an issue with this laser, though. That's why I'm blocking it. Then let's take it away. Oh, shoot. Well, I mean, it feels like it works. I haven't seen that many puzzles involving the laser breakage. Like, currently, there's, like, almost like an alternator loop where the additional red laser is causing the source to break. But as long as I just, like, block it myself, then take it away, then there we go. So it's the 2 RGB connectors are keeping each other activated with this red being created and then putting that on. So now I have this connector. Yeah, okay. Very nice. I was wondering if it would be something like that.
Hello, 1K.
What? Cornelius, hi.
Some time. Sorry to be so mysterious, but I was unsure as to your intentions. There are people who would prefer Athena to stay where she is. I believe the puzzle you just solved is part of something hidden deep inside Athena's dream. Hidden even from herself. If you're willing to keep going, I think I know where this leads, and it could change everything for us.
This better not be part of it.
I knew Cornelius would turn up sooner or later. If you can help him, 1K, please do.
Twist where someone is using Cornelius' voice module. Anyway, weird to say it's a puzzle from Athena's dream when it's literally, like, in the universe, it should be in literal reality that the puzzle exists. But, you know. Alright, next. So this is Lonely Heights. Well, that's like Ice Height, but not. So, that powers fan. But there's something in the... Okay, so we're going to need to trigger... Like, put that on there and then trigger a hole. Okay, we have a box here. And I can stand on this. This... Looks like there should be a connector hidden around here. Like, otherwise, where's the source? There's the goal. Which requires what? That? Okay. I need a red somewhere. I don't even know where freaking red connector is. Not red connector, but just any connector at all. Where is it? Sure, just have a puzzle with a with a source, but no connector at all. Why not? I mean, maybe put a box in there? Like, what am I doing? If I do this, like, a freaking connector will appear from the sky. What? Oh, we have a driller here. Oh my gosh. Well, that explains something. Let's get rid of the fan blade. Okay, well, here, I'm gonna open this, take the connector, and then something just triggered. That triggered. So now we cannot go through that anymore. What's the issue? The source didn't happen to hide there, did it? You can do that and keep it on again? Like, oh, but then the driller's sacrificed. That's not good. There's the source, by the way. We can... No, there's no angle that lets me see both of them, is there? But also there's this. So if I do that now... Okay, now that's open. Which means I can bring both this driller back out. I still don't know what I can do with this, though. Feels like maybe this is the vantage point I'm supposed to use to see both this and this at the same time. It still seems weird. Like, why am I here? I should be leaving this area, but I, for some reason, cannot. Of course, from here I cannot see the goal. Sure. Huh. Even then, I do not have visibility of that from here. And are you really supposed to stand on those platforms to get the line of sight? Because what? We only have one connector. So, I mean... I don't know. What's also suspicious is that I noticed, like... Doesn't that feel like I can see the freaking source right there? If only I had a box below me. Well, we would need the box, of course. Okay, let's get the driller out and test that strategy. The problem is, this will require sacrifices. And I don't like it. Like, right now, it's just like maybe the goal is simply to get this out. Maybe. That kind of would make sense, too. Alright. So it should just be putting it here. And I'm doing this just so I can get the entire thing out. So, close all this stuff. Put driller. Put thing there. Now that triggers that opening this. And it should stay on as well, because we've opened up the gates to itself. We can bring everything out now. Alright, now let's never deal with the stuff inside there again. Which is also confusing, like, why is there a ladder and stuff in there? But, first of all... that... Okay, now... Gee, I hope taking this out is not a problem. But okay, let's take the driller away. They're keeping all the connections, of course. And now I hope that's enough height to make it work. Yes, it is! Okay. That just barely gets there.
It was a relief to be away from the politics of New Jerusalem. To be free to study and to create. To imagine a better future without all the exhausting nonsense of the city. Even reusing the technology from New Alexandria felt good. Like we were picking up a thread that should never have been abandoned. For the first time, we could be who we wanted to be. The best versions of ourselves.
Alright, here we are. World 3 is... What is this word? Magistaraya. Okay. We need 3 objects to win the level. We already have 2 objects. Huh. But, I'm guessing the third one. Getting the third one out is going to be a pain. Alright, so that opens this door. What? We need more than one thing to... Oh my gosh, this is actually 2 gates. 2 gates, okay. It's just the entry level. Okay, so there's not much that's going on there. However, how do we open this door? I guess we need to connect around. It must be. Quite restrictive. So I sit around doing that, and both doors open. However, the goal is to get this object out, and to do that, how? Like, I would love to connect this to this directly. But you know that any messing around with this or this is going to ruin the situation right now. I think, like, the only thing that makes sense is that the connector is not really used right here, and we use instead this to activate those, which is, yes, very strange. Because, like, what I'm attempting to do is have this also function as the thing that will open the gate in the future, but it's not working. Like, what if it connects only to that, and then we have some magician's machine, where we block the gate at the same time. No, that's not what I was doing. We block Blue's sightline at the same time that we activate the other one. And I think I picked the wrong one to do here, but basically we turn this one into the other color by just connecting red to it. What is going wrong here? It's probably that I'm connecting it to this one. But, hold on. I gotta fix sight lines. Maybe something like that. And then I can make this work. Thing is, I need to block this laser, which is cursed. I just realized I also blocked this one's, and, like, this one at least needs to see that blue as well. I think. And the original gate wants to be open too. It's just, like, very fine in terms of what it wants. Do I need to block this myself or something? That doesn't actually... No, I need to block this laser. That doesn't help because two are being blocked. My gosh. Certainly, glad that... Well, hoping that this is the mechanic that's being used here. Can I block both? So, if this is part of the puzzle, then I need to do certain things. So I want the blue to come in first. Then when it's done, I block this myself. That didn't open it. It takes time for it to shut off, too. Which means... Does that mean that I should be trying to block blue immediately? Like, I can't... This barely feels like a thing that could work to me. I also don't know if it's better to take away the inverter. I also noticed that this inverter's not even seeing the correct line of sight to the blue right now. That would require, like, the successful one to go on the outside, though. Something like that. And that's being shut off. Okay, so this is the greater opportunity to work. I do that, but then blue laser is blocking. And it's too far to grab. You can fix the too far to grab issue, but... Damn it! Let's do this one more try. Like, is this another unintuitive thing where the connector is actually inside? Because if I don't need to do any timing thing, which, I mean... clearly I'm not really, not bothered by needing a timing thing. So you would do this, but then have the connector maybe block this position. That would allow it to keep... No, it blocked the other one. That would make this work for now. No, actually it's the same issue as before. I'm also realizing that, like, this doesn't need to connect to here directly. It could also connect here, 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 and place... but the problem is, you know, the lasers destroying themselves. And I cannot block this laser and the far one, which is also a problem at once. I've been thinking, what's the position I want to end it in, of course, you know, and we had, like, the idea of connecting red to blue from outside, and connecting red to red from outside. I think, what if I have the other inverter inside there as, like, our mid-step? I think that's good, because, like, the inverter can help get this through. Okay. The problem is I don't know how to get the inverter as the one that's out. So if I do that, that's clearly the wrong color. Maybe putting the connector in there is something that could help with that. So now, like, what we do is take this out, put this in this position, then put this here. Well, that's not good. Well, we can't put the inverter here now. Although, I could connect there. Oh, that's really interesting. I could just make the connection right through. Now I don't need this connector anymore. Okay. Interesting. We managed to get this to happen with only 2 connections. This feels so close, by the way. I can't even guarantee the color will be switched. Like, let's say I wanted to switch this into blue. Well, hold on. I connect to the outside. Get rid of this inverter now. Got it. There you go. Okay. That is so good. I kind of wish that it wasn't, that I didn't spend that waste of time on, like, trying to block the laser, but that was very good. There were no steps about, like, that timing kind of stuff. It was just a pure good puzzle. There you go.
Miranda was an act of defiance in a way.
Really?
To bring a new life into existence and say, this is good, this is fundamentally good, because human beings are unique and valuable, and every single one of them enriches the universe just by existing. We wanted to celebrate that, and to have a personal connection to the life we created, to be invested in each other the way it was in the beginning, to be parents.
Here's the fantabulous ice island. Alright. Let's go. This one's called Vantage Point. Well, I don't even have an item. What am I doing here? Is there a ladder? I can't pluck that out. Is there a ladder? What am I to do? There's actually... No, it's a level where you take control of other robots. There we go. Okay, so that's our first step. Not red. Does that connect us to anything useful? Well, I can go over here, which is very needed, because then I go here, and then I get the box. Okay. We can get both robots over to the side by this, through this. Is that even a good idea? Okay, well, at least I can go here, get the other robot on this side with the connector. Perhaps the connector's more useful here. Oh, that's still very blockaded. In fact, we might need to be in there for that to work. Shoot, was there something I could have done inside with this instead? With the red instead, I mean? Seems like it's not. And this is like doing a red thing anyway. Like, I mean, it needs a blue first. Okay, let's figure out first priority. Oops. First priority should be about doing this blue thing and seeing what it does for us. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking, but clearly this is not working. Maybe the box goes on the other side. You know what? Yeah, that makes sense. Use the box, get both robots to the side. Okay, now, connector. Other robots, go take the connector. Now that's open, which removes that gate. Let's go back. And so I'm expecting to see another connect... Oh no. Oh no. Huh. Wow, is there really nothing? Maybe if the robot was trapped in there and could, like, create red. Huh. Wow, that is really restrictive, seemingly. So, a robot, once again, the robot wants to be in there. So, in other words, if I want any progress, I believe I have to, like, take a box or something out. Like, that is more sacrificial than I expected this to need to be. Because I need a robot in here to switch to red, I believe. which means that we have a problem with what is going here, implying the box should be on this side instead. Well, from here I could also send the box over, which is something I keep forgetting is the thing you can do. So that would allow me to not need the robot here while I do this. And then from here, I would want to take control of the other robot. Step on this. Well, no, I go over here. Wait, that means I need the box on the other side. I need the box on the other side because I want to be able to have it here. But I am now... really impossible seeing the situation. Well, does it... I'm taking control from this angle, but is it true that this even needs to be here to get the red connection working? It would seem so. Or maybe the connector's here to help, like, with getting red on. That feels strange, though. I likely screwed myself, by the way, but it's not like I had any idea what I was doing before then. I don't know if I'm freaking overcomplicating it. Because it seems like... Okay, let's get the box back at least. Get the box back. Alright. Put that there. Well, now we have a problem because what's coming in through here? Pretty much nothing? I mean, or we could go here and put the box through here, but that doesn't feel good either. Oh, great. Now a thing is on here, and now we can move it. Wait. Doesn't this actually just do it? Okay. Take the box out. Oh, shoot. No, it doesn't. No, but yes, it does. I go up here myself and then hit this button. Okay, I don't know. That was just like overcomplication moment. There we go.
After Miranda died, Athena started crumbling. It wasn't just the death of our daughter. It was everything. The burden of century after century of trying to keep the flame alive. Trying to make Alexandra Drennan's sacrifice worth it, while everyone else got caught up in their petty personal problems. Even with me there, she was lonely. She felt responsible for everyone, as if she could change the tides of history by will alone. And I can understand why, because she kind of did.
Just don't get the CAT freaking engraving puzzle. Even CAT itself is like too much information. Like... What? Pattern is already solved? I was gonna do C. Okay, wait a minute. Cursed. So I thought they would be... Oh my gosh. I thought I would have to go to 3 different places and then sum up their, like, patterns. Like, in some XOR nonsense. I was gonna make the letter C, and I guess A doesn't fit, but... Yeah, what the hell? Oh, great. So now there's 2 other locations I didn't even know about that I also have to put in probably the C and the A. Sigh. Oh my gosh, it's over here. Okay, it's A, which means no. Oh, then it's the opposite of A. I don't freaking know. There we go. It's an A. Because again, if you look at this one, about this physical location, and I have to say A. Oh my gosh, those are the other side of one of the extra puzzles. We missed this one. Oh, and it's of course. Why would it be the inverse? How rude. Alright, there we go. My gosh. Alright, here we are.
When the heavens are silent, what is a prophet? And what is a tyrant?
Well, they're both names of video games. Okay. Gold Gate puzzles right here. Embodied cognition. So we have a accumulator. This lets us store a color. There we go, that stores red. Well, I'm not sure what to do now. There's the goal. Wow, it's just a blue and a red, seemingly. Okay, but how blue? And what's behind there? We got a red. Oh, okay. A little weird. That must have an item in it, right? No, it's just blue? Okay. Also blue will turn it on. So, well, that's a problem. Doesn't it get in the way? I mean, I could go here, just have it available. And now I can discharge, make this blue now. Okay. But can this see the blue from here? Yes, it can. So that'll let us rescue that. Okay. That's still stuck in there, though. And just like geometrically speaking, we cannot have blue connect to blue like that, and then red like elsewhere. That would get in the way too much. Although, I realize that if I do this, then blue powers itself and that works out. But now the problem is red. Well, hold on, that's not a problem, because what I can do is connect to red. Even though the lasers are in the way, I just block myself. And now I have red available on this. And there we go. I got red and I got blue. Cool. Not a problem at all.
Athena, Miranda's death was final, and it was the finality of it that was so unbearable. Even with the technology we were creating, there was no way of reaching back into time to save her. We were moving forward, relentlessly. The days flying by, and with every day, Miranda was further away. I think that was the first time I really understood what it means that time is a dimension. I could measure the distance between us in minutes, hours, days, years. But if what broke Athena was accepting that distance, for me, it was the opposite. I refused to accept it. The universe had already taken so much from us. It didn't get to take my daughter.
Did you get to create a Miranda clone or what? I mean, that's a little bit of confusing how the New Jerusalem could create 1,000 bodies and you couldn't make someone else. Yes, I understand that one person losing one person is someone unique that you can't get back. But to not make another one is a little strange if you have the ability to make everything. Anyway, here's the gold puzzle. Alright, let's go here. I didn't pick up a SSP audio logs. Let's go.
Told much about what the citizen owes the city.
3 items.
Loyalty, obedience, gratitude. And I will not argue with those who say that without some loyalty to a greater good, a man is little more than a savage. And I will even say that these days there are more savages amongst us than amongst the barbarians, who we call savages out of ignorance and arrogance. But there is another question that we are rarely encouraged to ask. What does the city owe the citizen? What must it offer to earn loyalty, obedience, and gratitude? And if, as we have said, a city is a kind of machine, should a machine that does not fulfill its purpose perhaps be repaired or replaced?
In short, the world systems are failing us, etc. Also, humans got brainwashed into accepting nonsense under the excuse of civic duty. Anyway, looks like we got Gate and Driller here. The Driller is really weird because, I mean, we need to get through this ourselves, don't we? There's also, like, objects that seem to be useless. Like, what is a fan blade? What is a box doing? That, of course, the goal is out there. If I had another box, it'd be easy. But there's no fan. Although, what's this? Oh my gosh, didn't even see that coming. Alright. Okay. We're gonna take the connector from there. Alright, so we got a new item, of course. However, we don't have another inverter, so how do we get another blue? Are we doing the joke again where, like, the fan blade is the thing that needs to be on just so that it doesn't take up as much space and doesn't block anything? Because I'll do this in hopes that I can see it from afar through the driller hole. I can't really see Red's hole from here, though, unfortunately. But I'll take the other connector. So with this, I'll be able to open up another thing. Like this. Okay, but... Oh, there's another item. Of course there is. Freaking fan blade disguise. Well, then. Okay, but now we have a problem for sure, because we don't have another driller. Or, not driller. We don't have another connector, so... If we're to do anything... Maybe through here... Alright, then we grab this through the hole, and... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Shoot. Okay, well, that's a big problem. Although... We have line of sight to that, so... We can simply connect the connector. Uh-huh, and then red to this. Alright, there you go. Another easy one, I guess.
I could not accept that my daughter was gone. Her body was destroyed, obliterated. But we're more than just a body. We're a pattern. A melody in ones and zeros, and I was convinced that somewhere, somehow, that melody still existed. I just couldn't believe that it didn't. I refused to. That thought consumed me. In some ways, it broke me, but I didn't give up. Not every obsession has to be fought, you know. The easy way isn't always the right one.
We're now in South 1's gold puzzle. It looks like a 3D platform or something. Like, what is this? Oh, you gotta teleport to here. Uh-huh. Alright, well, I mean, put the teleport on the... Why would you ever want to go back? Screw that. Take it with you, right? Oh, no. No, we wanted the fan blade with us. No, 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 no. Okay. Reset. Or, well... We're actually pretty screwed. Okay. Okay, so we need to bring Fanblade with us so we can go back and forth. Uh-huh. Okay, there should be no reason to ever need to go back unless there's some first cycle thing to do. That is automatically on. Seems like a Fanblade goes there. Okay, but is that actually true? Because there's a Fanblade back. Might be doing the troll again. Is that powered? Okay. We need an item, don't we? But what would that be? That blocks it, obviously. Huh. Definitely a block would block this, too. A block can be put on the teleporter, right? Oh, maybe that wouldn't work, though. I'm thinking, like, put this and this, and then... No. I mean the other way around. Like that, and then I hit this myself to bring both those over. The teleporter would not work with that if I didn't do it like that. And I take the fan blade with me, okay? Next. No reason to ever go back. Fan blade. Is that it? Or is it gonna, like... barely? That'd be hilarious. If it barely is... No. I don't think there's gonna be any more. Wait, no, I see... Wait, there is a fan blade. Oh, no. I need to be careful. Do we do the same thing again? No, that blocks it. What is back there? If it's a normal fan that's on, then it seems like I need an extra item to be there. If so, just carry the box. Ah, gosh. Well, here, I can teleport back if I don't like it. Oh, never mind. There we go. Test fight improved.
Athena and I were so consumed by our obsessions that we stopped being able to communicate. We loved each other, but Miranda's ghost hovered over every conversation. That kind of grief annihilates you. You can't ever be the same person again. That's when I decided to go back.
No, not go back in the form of dying in water and... Okay, no. Right. South 2. Let's go. So, outside the box... Wow, Pandora's box means. So, is there gonna be... I knew there was a way to get I remember this world is something you could get objects from here, so you could get an object to see it, but I hope you don't need to do that. Okay. But with a title like Outside the Box, it's gotta be good, right? Could do that. Doesn't seem to help. I'm pretty sure me changing my gravity does not do anything. Unless it's, like... Chess fight improved! Okay, but what actually, like, what goes up there? Do we need the grav inverter back? I mean, I have this. That doesn't look like the kind of thing that I actually want on this side, honestly. But, how do you, like, do anything? I don't think... I think you need the grav shifter again. It's weird. Okay, let's imagine that I didn't have this on. Grav shifter. It could bring a box. It could bring a box. Okay, that's the idea, must be. Well... Oh, I hope I aligned this right. I aligned this right out of pure luck? Amazing. Okay. We swap that with this, and then we can win the level easily, correct? What am I doing here? Laser. The whole point is that I can grab shift myself up there at the very end. There we go. Come on! Spaghetti monster, there we go.
When I got back to New Jerusalem, I hid the truth. Not just about Athena and the island, but everything. My grief. My personal opinions about where the city was headed, all of it. I became the dusty old curator people wanted me to be. Except, of course, that the whole thing was a front. I didn't care about the museum, and I certainly didn't care about the archive scholars and their endless, tedious discussions, no matter how much they fawned over me. No. What I needed was access to the tools. Studying the archive hasn't answered any of our questions about humanity, but it has taught us something. And that's data recovery.
Here's South 3. Like... Oh, nice. So a little bit indoors, I guess. Thrust vector is what's called. So we got red. Makeable almost looking jump, but let's go back down. So we cannot take stuff up ladders. It's nice to see, like, this puzzle is the most... is again something that looks rather vanilla. What is going... Never mind. The door doesn't alternate, though, does it? So what opens that frontmost door? Ah, another red? But... I can barely see it from this angle. See, I need to go here, which is also what happens to not see that. So that powers that, but how do you ever get it to move? Do you just, like, luck it in? If you do that, and then what? Attempt to quickly get on top of it first? Is that even a thing? Oh, wait, there was another connector? Black? Sure. Okay, that makes things probably easier to think about. Why can I not see it? Control. There we go. Alright, so is there another connector here? Oh, that's it. We need blue. And blue's all the way down there, huh? Okay. So, what I'd like to do is have, you know, both red and blue existed. I don't know what the moving thing is about. The moving thing could be a cursed thing where it pushes it down out of view of everything else and then activates blue. That feels like what it could be for. The one thing, though, is that I wish the early gate was the open one. It's weird. Because this isn't... You know this doesn't see that. Ugh, whatever. So, I need to plan out, like, what I want. I mean, obviously, blue wants here. But from here, which is what I believe the position will be, I can only seem to see red. I can't even see freaking blue properly. If I do that, then red can, like, see it from a weird angle. Okay, let's think about that one. Oh, no, I can't get through. Wait, no. Wasn't there a ladder? Yeah, there was. Okay. This is such a bad approach. Because I'm not going to take this out, and taking that out sucks. Nice painting. I don't think I'm doing this right. Like, I think I have the good first idea. But, okay, maybe there's a connector here. No! Maybe the idea is just to get the connector in. So what I do is, like first, I'm gonna do something like this. Just to get the other connector also up here for now. Because I need to bring that through the door. Activate. That's not very quick of me. I think this wants to see that. Like, so that when I get that to the farthest position, that stays extended. Oh my gosh. Okay, here. There we go. Okay, so that's what I wanted, is for now that both of them do get up. However, that's not going to stay that way. The purpose is so that I can get one of them inside, the other one not. I don't know how inside they are, actually. I think this cannot see this from this position, which makes sense. I thought I had a better angle where I could be inside here and yet also see this. And we're really having doubts about this whole idea. This can't even see that and connect it from inside. And to, like, lose power if the other connector isn't there, so I don't know. Also got some magic shadows. Anyway, so I am reluctantly doing this. See, I know that something is wrong. Like, where the hell is red right now? I've been thinking, what if the best position for this is actually on the top? And then it can be like, but it can't be ever pushed down, right? Unless it doesn't follow the platform as it's moving. So I would have this position. Keep this on the platform so it can see red. Yes, it does see red from that angle. Unfortunately, it still doesn't freaking see that from this angle. This is not working still because they don't see this freaking connector, this receiver there. I guess I can look at what's possible here, which is about everything. Like, maybe it's this connector that turns blue and then powers that. I don't know how that would happen, though. And I would also need to get it to trigger from far away. I can't believe I'm having all the trouble with the first gate, not the other two or whatever. Should at least test the interaction with the connector on it. Ah, okay. Okay, that is relevant to know, that it stays and sticks to the platform. Also, that there exists, like, even a connector here would get moved. Let's see if I can race it here. It closes before I can. Okay, so new idea. We do this here, but then rely on that connection, not this one. So I'm gonna close this, and what I'm gonna do is take away the connector. No. Better would be to not connect that until up here. Save the connections, all of them. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Then it starts, like, the effective timer starts up here when I connect here to that. There we go. Now this turns on, and then that's gonna fall and become blue. There we go. So, did I overcomplicate that? Absolutely.
Not trying to reach Athena. I still believe now, present tense.
You don't know where Athena is? My gosh.
But I had no idea what had happened. When I saw the first images you sent back, saw the towers and the puzzles, changes to what you call the megastructure. I realized something had gone wrong. It took me a while to figure it out.
Sorry, Cornelius. Athena turned themselves into, like, purple floating antimatter. Anyway, let's go. The mule. This was the, floating platform thing land, I think? Yes, it is. We have connectors that are stuck in the ground. There's this. This is a knot gate. This activates 2 doors. Still not up. I would wish for it to be up. We do have red, which you can see through the window, but not very well. I mean, you could do it there. We don't actually have a direct, really. So I thought, like, this would be able to power the, like, moving thing. It does. There's a switch here, too. What? It's gonna get blocked. We should turn the switch on. Except that... Well, we weren't going back in there anyway. What's going on with this? It's called the mule, but... We are not the ones that are going in there ourselves. I wish we were. Oh, shoot. Could I have placed this? Oh, my gosh. Damn it. Okay, that's annoying. A little bit. Well, I could put that on here. Okay, let's see where this goes, at least. Oh, it just hits the... I mean, sure. We could just use the teleporter. We're gonna make that thing go back now, because I think it needs to go back. Okay, no, drop, everything. Stop it. Okay. So now... What toggled this? Was it this switch? This level is a little unreasonably complicated. I feel like we put the teleporter on there so we can get inside, because otherwise there's way too many annoying gates. Okay, where the heck is laser? There we go. And power that on too. So there is a driller. That feels like the relevant thing because this moves out. I wish we get the fast forward key back. Hold on. Okay, so now that goes through. We have a driller, so we could go here, drill. And we are in just a better position than we were before because now we use the driller. However, what is blue doing? We even have this going on. Can we get something back? It looks like we might want something back. It's weird because that requires a lot. That requires a connector in there as far as that seems. I'm not sure that that moving platform is going to be helpful anymore. I guess the one issue is, like, it almost implies that the driller could be shot through like that. Maybe? That feels off, though, because it's like there's stuff in the way. I mean, I need to fix there's something in the way, which means something needs to be on that pressure plate there, which means I need to be in there. They've also designed it so you cannot do this and then, like, use the teleporter from this angle. Can we, like, put the driller on here? Oh, you can? Alright, well, there you go. That's the next step for sure. Like, there's nothing else to do. Alright. Okay, so that driller is not going to be holding up that hole for very long. But that's okay, because the whole point is to get it back into reality. Okay. Cool. So, what is going to be on the hole, is what I'm wondering. Is it the connector? And we're going to need to put effort to get it back. I guess maybe the driller... No, the driller couldn't be what's on the hole. I feel like it needs to analyze these freaking angles or something. Okay, let's first put that there. Can it even freaking see the wind from here? That's the thing. It's like that. Is there a fence? Not really. Oh my gosh. Get in there. Alright, so now let's look at this hole. Oh, it sees right through? Alright, done. The puzzle's done. Go home. Because all we need to do is, well, let's go here. Ah, shoot, I just realized we can't actually do this. Oh, no. I was hoping to bring the driller back and, like... But we need the connector's help. I mean, there's one other thing that it could be, is that the driller is a thing going in there. It's weird because... Well, I mean, it's good because the connector can then be used for what we wanted it to be freaking used for the most part. You know, we put it in here and then get the driller teleported through. That's why that fence is there, probably. Okay. I guess we... Gosh, I hope we don't have any window problems by the very end. Okay, let's do this. Now try to get through... I mean, the reason this is probably going to be good is because we didn't need the driller before to do any of this stuff. So we should probably be able to do the same thing we did at the start of the puzzle. In other words, you know, putting this up here. Okay. Make that move. Alright, there we go. Okay. So now we have the hole. We better see it. There we go.
It was your visions that gave me the final confirmation that I was right. You see, they're not all Athena's memories. Some of them are things Athena was never present for. Those are Miranda's memories, 1K. She's still in there. A ghost in the machine. And we can save her.
Or maybe the magic antimatter is just really good at being an all-seeing eye. Alright, West 2. We're up here. Talos. Well, Talos is... Where is the thing? Okay, there's the things. We have a swapper that we can swap for a connector. An activator. This... Okay. Wait, this is red, though. We also have a green activator. Is that the first time we've seen green activator? Well... I'm pretty sure this is not... The activator itself does not generate power. Okay, so that's a problem. So to activate the activator, we need something of the appropriate color. And we currently only have a blue laser, so... I guess red is out there. Okay, and that is going to disable anything in the radius. However, we're going to want this connector in order to get there because... Like, otherwise it doesn't reach. Here we go. I'm gonna take this green activator. So, will I ever have to be in here? Or should... Well, here's the problem. We need to get out, I think, with these items. That feels like the good thing to do, considering the purple is blocking the way. And our finale is 3 gates. One of them green. 2 of them green, actually. What is what it seems to be. Okay, let's get all these items out. That's our first priority. What's an easier color to reach? There's that blue there, too. I don't know where that connects to. So, I feel like the green activator could go... Can I see both gates? I don't think it reaches. That sucks. I was thinking of, like, putting it here, so we could reach it from the other side, and then we get rid of that. So then, what we instead will use is here. Now we get green. And green from the angle lets us get here. This lets us get 1 item out. So you can do that, and then this. This. There we go. So that lets us get that out. Wow, was that a good idea? We still need assistance to get, like, the other stuff out, so... I think, anyway. Let's check that this opens up the first gate. It does. It's a red activator. What the hell? What the hell, as in... Isn't that great to have on the outside? Then you do this, and then... Oh, look at that, we got red. Well, it doesn't reach the far gate, whatever. But it does reach the close gate. But letting us get this activator out. Now, is that a good idea? And isn't it bad that we lose the connectors? Due to the swapper, I need to consider if this is the item that I need to bring out or whatever else, because I need to visualize the win condition before thinking of doing anything. So, the greens certainly imply that I need like a connector and the color converter, so that we have like a connector that connects blue and red together. We drop it down here, and then we would connect to that, which would now be green. Or that's slightly in reverse. The converter would be up there, and then I would connect green, green. And then I would have a third item, I think, and the third item would just be an activator that gets rid of this wall. Idea's kind of throwing me for a loop here, because that requires both connectors to be out when I have two activators that are currently in the position of being out. And it's weird because a single activator cannot do that job of bringing two other items out and itself with it, I think. Wait, you can do this with just the two connector type things. And actually, you could get like a better rate. I mean, it still needs to deal with activator problems. So I've been really reluctant to do this, but I think I'm going to have to. By this, I mean to replace the whole situation, such that instead it is the red that's being relied on. I can do that by putting red here, using this ladder, freaking ladders, and then switching this with the regular connector. Seems like the only useful thing I can do right now. However, we don't actually want the connector in here. It would be freaking nice if it was out here. The green activator is basically nothing. It's almost nothing. You could get stuff out because the activator also like can activate if it is in the radius of another activator, but that's it. Maybe we should switch it so that like it sees the door as well, please. Okay, and now I should not need to be relying on that anymore. Okay, wait, this is great, because now we're in the position that I imagined where this is outside. Okay, which means then I can take this, activate that, switch it for this connector. I think we win now. Like, actually. No. Here. Okay, so now we have a situation where both connectors are outside. I wish this came out, though, because I'm going to want... I need access to this. I need the blue connecting here. And this is currently not self-sufficient. Wait, is that a problem? Or am I get... Okay, hold on. If I can take this away, that's still... Oh, well, then we have it. Okay, never mind. That door is actually opening it. Like, the only thing that I was missing... or that I thought I was missing was this door being opened, and we weren't actually missing it, so there we go. Green, green. There you go. And the battle gets advanced.
What you see around you is Athena. Her hopes and fears superimposed onto the landscape of our island. And hidden behind the most difficult trials is precisely the device I need access to. You see, I don't think it's a coincidence that her mind picked Pandora as one of its avatars. On some level, she knows I might be right. But grief is something we cling to. We get used to it. We start being afraid of letting it go because what if we try and we're disappointed? That seems too much to take, so we put up walls around the very idea of trying. That's why she picked Pandora. That's why she hid this all away. Because left at the bottom of that box was hope.
What, Athena doesn't like hope? What I get out of this is that Athena had a meth addiction. Or a myth addiction, rather. Otherwise, why would you name yourself and like 10 other things that you just created after classic myths and gods? Anyway, Windscream. Alright, come on. This is very familiar to this world, where a fan blows your progress away. We have just 2 connectors, though, and the goal is very easy to reach. That's gonna activate the fan, too, isn't it? Yep. And that activates red. That, also, this does not open the door. We seem to also need red to do that. That opens it, okay. So, blue is clearly the problem. And it might be a little implied that we're getting it connected from here, although it's not very useful what we're doing there. I think, yeah, both red and blue do need to open the door by the wires. Which means that a connector here is in a very awkward place, because, like, we need two connections, and we don't have it by doing this way. Yeah, like, this gate is not going to go down. Because we need two connections, I don't think an alternator is possible. I noticed red can be blown into position, which is kind of fun. Like, if it's there, then it can be blown into position, but I don't know about it. Maybe if it could get in the way of blue fast enough, I don't know. No, damn. Of course not. Could it maybe get in the way? That's an idea, right? Haven't used that interaction. So now it's trying to get to blue, but it cannot successfully do so. Then I just do that, and it's gonna activate red from afar. This is a good one to end it on, since that interaction has pretty much not been used.
I'll send you the
Very
coordinates
good.
in case you don't already have them.
What
I
coordinates?
have one last task for you.
Get all the stars! No! Get all the Prometheus flames! Okay, I think this is what you're talking about. Hello.
Thank you for coming, one.
I thought you would be bluer.
You've done a lot for my family, and I appreciate it.
Okay.
We're almost there, but we'll have to work together to save Miranda. You need to enter the liminal space between Athena's mind and the machine, the bridge between thought and action. There, you have to find the part of the process where Miranda's pattern still exists, where it's been trapped since the moment her physical body was destroyed while she was logged into the machine. A dream quest, if you will. And I have to stay out here, guiding you and making sure your own pattern stays intact.
The idea of, like, human choice being a pattern is interesting. I wonder how accurate it is to real life. Like, I do not even know if mine is simple or complicated. Okay, let's do it. Do we have to do a 180 rotation into here? Alright, then. We didn't even get put into the device. Wow.
You're
Okay.
in.
Yes!
So far, so good. Look for a...
Oh, didn't you forget to mention the freaking death bombs inside your subconsciousness? No. I thought I was done with stealth sections after talks of Sinar.
Closer.
Spaghetti monster, is there a connector here? I thought these mechanics were deprecated and replaced with harmless. Oh my gosh! Hi. Did I just go over you? I hope that wasn't one way, in a bad way. Is there anything on this side passage? Maybe we get a jammer here.
That's it. That's her. Just make contact and I can pull you both out.
Is this a co-op? Hi. You don't have a number.
Lost. I heard my mother's voice, but she couldn't hear mine. I know I made a mistake, but I couldn't apologize. I screamed and screamed and screamed, and then I was dead. This place is confusing. Did my father send you?
Yes. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So, wait, but how are we gonna get past the jammer gate? Oh no. Or we're just gonna get out.
Miranda,
Nice.
please talk to me. Are you okay? Did it work?
Is there another body?
I'm okay.
What? Alpha.
I'll never be able to repay
That-
what you did for me, my friend.
That's so good.
No adequate words exist in any language on Earth that could explain what this means to me. The greatest miracle of our existence, 1K. The miracle that so many of our ancestors couldn't have imagined is that we are capable of love.
I thought we knew that, but it was...
Love isn't a chemical delusion experienced by mammals, but a fundamental property of sentience. To be sentient, to exist in the first person, is to be alone, to be separate. But all of us, even machines, are always reaching for transcendence. And the only place we can find it is in each other. There was an ancient poet who put it best, I think. We must love one another or die.
You know, I thought me and Miranda were gonna be in the same body or something. Where did... Here.
I still have limited access to the Noema system. Do you remember that body replication technology you encountered in the puzzles?
No.
It's the original version of that.
That... Maybe the teleports count, but not the bodies that are sitting there in the universe. Sure.
Once you get deep enough, you'll see the singularity, but don't let that distract you. The closer you get to Athena, the deeper inside her dream you will be. With the powers at her command, space and time may not behave in the way you expect them to. Still, underneath all of it, there will be a logic. Try to discover it.
Wow. I can't wait to play the final bit of Talos Principle 2 and realize there's no spatial dimensions.
That's not for me to decide. But here's what I've come to believe. All of Athena's fears are legitimate. So are all of her hopes. And the only way of ever really overcoming that contradiction is faith. That faith can't be forced, and it can't be bought. We must choose to believe that our strange, long journey through the cosmos matters. Not to some external force, but to us.
Okay. Defy death. Hi. What's it like living?
Say thank you for saving me. Sorry if I didn't. It was all very strange. I thought I might be hallucinating. All I remember is the light. For a moment, I could see something incredible, and then it destroyed me. Very well. Alarmed and embarrassed by all the upset I've caused, but otherwise well. Thank you. Yes, it was. Mother's safety protocols would have prevented the accident. That's the truth, and I have to learn to live with it. I do, yes, but I also see how terrifying the universe can be. How cold and uncaring. It's something I still need to think about. I'm obviously not going to say that there are no dangers. I'm a case study for how smugness and self-importance can lead to tragedy. But you can do better than that. And I can do better than that too. Thanks to you.
What are you going to do now? Probably clone yourself a few times.
I need to run a full systems diagnostic to make sure I'm not going to explode or something. I'm not taking any chances, not again. After that, I'll try to see if there's any way of reaching Mother from here. But I suspect that you're the only one who can reach her now. You're part of her dream.
Alright.
Let me just say thank you one last time. Thank you for helping Father save me, and thank you for coming back to the island to save Mother.
Well, things are working out well, after all. I still don't know why there was that one mine that was in the way that implied there was a hidden gem or something. Maybe missed something there. But sure, I guess the only thing left to do is the stars, which the mega structure again. And hopefully there's like a real final. I don't know if there's gonna be any extras. It'd be cool if there was, like, even harder puzzles afterwards, but yeah, I guess last episode is very likely. See you.